Okay. Well, that's outlaws. So it looks like Captain Irion is in a lot of trouble. If we just go running up there, it could cost him his very life.
Hey.
Still alive, are you? Well, every good hero needs a villain. Yeah, Irion didn't make it.
Oh my. I suppose the man finally found himself in a spot he couldn't weasel out of. What a shame. I should be lamenting the mechanicals, but... well... I'll miss him. I'll leave it at that. Thank you for bringing me the news.
Now, no one tell her that he won't be coming back because of my hammer. Well, now that we've ruined one companion's life, I think it's only fitting that we do another one of their quests. This time for the Vicar. Because how could that possibly go wrong? And Sam. Because he puts up my intimidation skills. And we might have to intimidate some of these priest guys. Mostly for fun, but still.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Take the night off.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Now that we've stolen all of his stuff, including his purple-berry punch. Here's the scholar.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my
Vicar.
temper.
I like this side of you. I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm always up for senseless violence.
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
He's just trying to trick you again. Senseless violence is the best medicine.
I wholeheartedly concur. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait, stop! Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Good, now that that's out of the way, why didn't you put this fool out of his misery, Max? Yeah, kill him.
What? No!
We got a fight on our hands.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Vicar? Yes.
I want to thank you for not interfering back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
I've never heard it called that.
I've denied that part of myself for too long, pretending I was something I'm not. I've spent my life chasing an illusion. It's time I gave up childish dreams and accepted who I am.
Wow, that's quite the turnaround.
I'm sure it would seem such to you, but I don't believe it is. I think I always knew this day would come. I was just afraid to admit it. Even to myself. It may seem silly, but If you'd indulge me one last thing, I think I'd like to find this hermit he spoke of and give her the book. Maybe she can find some use for it.
That sounds like a good
Thank
idea.
you, Captain. I knew I could rely on you. I think it will help put all this behind me.
No vicar. Violent enthusiasm. Knew there was a reason why you were my favorite. Least favorite, same difference. Hello, Hermit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Yeah, we are here to rob you. Book translated first.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Yeah, possibly fatal. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Max is totally
But is he
prepared.
truly? How did you find me? What happened to the thief who stole my book?
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son. But we had a good reason. Or maybe not. In hindsight, we may have acted rashly.
Yeah, you're not gonna hold that against him, are you? One little murder.
Do you believe that flippancy will aid you in your endeavor to convince me? No, I do not believe your vicar is suitable for my tutelage. Nor are you.
Will these bits change your
You
mind?
are quite amusing. But still I must refuse. There is no telling what the experience would do to a mind such as his.
So that's it. Take the damn book then. It's useless to me. Sorry, Captain. Clearly, we'll get nothing out of this charlatan. I see now it was a mistake to come here.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Oh, that was great. Bet you wish he'd told us now, huh? Oh yeah, you want to talk about that, Vicar?
I can't believe this. Years of obsession, my whole life's work. It was all for nothing. It can't just end like this. What sort of a half-assed destiny just peters out into nothing? I devoted myself every moment of every day to uncovering the truth. No, I don't accept it. I did find the truth. And the truth is, this religion is nothing more than a well-constructed lie, meant to keep the lowly sheep of the world in line.
What are you going to do?
My eyes are open now. I won't live a lie. I reject any man-made system of control. What I'll do next? I just don't know.
And he gave us 1,000 bits for
Yes,
that.
you caught me.
Yeah, enough sweet talk. Get me cavanoid or you're gonna need a taste of your own medicine.
Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you know, I'm very disappointed in you.
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Well, I am very convincing. No, you have a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab someone.
Yes!
All I'm hearing is Stellar Bay needs to be destroyed so that the radio broadcast stops.
My, you know how to take control of a situation, don't you? It's warm in here. Is anyone else warm?
What he means to say is that we'll happily oblige. But first, we need your help with the plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Not as badly as you need me to control my itchy trigger finger, lady.
You're so dangerous. So unbridled.
Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Lie, snarl like a rat.
Get away!
I'm just messing with you. Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void blasted mess. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. Little help?
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die.
Oh, hold
now
on to
I'm
that
out here,
feeling.
and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
By being safe by me, you entered into a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here.
For the trouble you caused me, yeah, you're dying here.
Incoming!
Perfection!
We just killed one of your friends and you have to say perfection? Nyoka? You must be drunker than we realized. I wish we could have found a way to leave her to starve in there. That would have been cooler. Yeah, walk past the clearly hysterical, grieving guy to sell stuff at the vending machine. Hello, Marauder. Bye, Marauder.
Mercy from me.
Well, that gal did say she'd pay if we found your team. Never said what condition they were in, though. I think I just kill him.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
That sounds like a fun quest to do at some point. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
Reorganize the board.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Fine. Since I have no other choice.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
One down, one to go.
Believe me, you've got your work cut out for you there.
Was there anything else?
No. Nothing else. I think I know what we have to do.
Have your back up.
Where did Celia go? Oh, there you are. Sorry, but you know how it is. No witnesses.
Hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Yeah, stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of want the poison to keep spreading.
I'd rather not resort to violence. This is a place of understanding and acceptance. Understand that should you try, I will accept the burden of your death. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Yeah, only on a single frequency, and very few people can receive it.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Yeah, that's too much work. I'll just kill you now and be done with it. It's still stealing, even though I killed it. Normally, we prefer to let them stay and suffer, but in this case, since they're preaching freedom and whatnot, it's important that we kill them all down to the last one.
Huh? What was that?
I wonder if we fast travel away, will these bodies despawn? Because it could be useful to grab what's on them and sell it. That guy didn't even see us coming, even though we made a lot of noise. Guess the sound of his friends all dying wasn't enough for him. Yeah, death comes to the dissenters. Just desserts for the sowers of discord.
I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. I am on familiar terms with her from a, let's call it a past contract job. All that's left to do is cycle the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. Then I'll be in the board's service. No further action required.
Grown rather fond of you.
Why?
As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
That can't be good. Yeah, the absurd propaganda cut off by a heroic benefactor. I like this newspaper. Okay, we're here at the ship. Let's see if anybody survived. And then killed it, most likely. There's a big button here. Don't know what it does. A lever here. I also don't know what it does. I guess we'll push this one. Turn this one.
I sure hope you got a Conde to pay you up front for that sleight of hand with Wells.
I'm not helping her for the money. That's true.
Captain, your actions have left the world of Monarch in a state of chaos. I look forward to observing its collapse.
So do I. I like you more and more. Got rid of Sanjar, who was doing a pretty good job and had a good chance of reforming the board from the inside out. We killed all the iconoclasts who were preaching things like freedom and would have spread heresy across the galaxy if we had let them. In general, we left Monarch much worse than when we found it, and considering how we found it, that's saying something. Now it's time to go get our just praise. I always think if I can just close it fast enough, they won't be able to get in with me. I know that's not how it works, but still.
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. The broadcasts have been silenced at last. Sanjar Nandi and Graham Bryan threw away their lives the moment they rebelled against the board. You merely delivered the final stroke. And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you. I feel like I deserve congratulations.
Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again.
Oh, I like this guy.
And
He's
someday,
very
in the
evil.
not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come.
I killed her.
Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I get that you board types are all about efficiency, but isn't this a bit much?
I'm asking your captain to amputate a rotting limb from the colony. I'd expect you to understand, Dr. Fenhill.
I cannot condone this plan. Wanton, senseless destruction of life is never the solution.
Or is it always
I don't
the
need
solution?
you to approve of my plan, Vicar. I need you to get it done. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
That being said, I do like the idea of Edgewater slowly suffering and dying. You know, rotting, rather than being amputated. But I suppose it's more evil to stay on her side than not.
Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there? There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
No, that's pretty evil. Okay, never mind.
I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals.
Please, I never tread lightly. Isn't that the truth?
Then don't tread lightly. Carve a path through them for all I care. Just take care of it.
Well, on that note of great future evil to come, we are all out of time for today. Remember to like if you liked, and subscribe for more Adjutant. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.